In ages long forgotten, light fought darkness for control of the world. Dark Dragon led the evil hordes of darkness. The ancients fought back with the powers of light. Dark Dragon was defeated and cast into another dimension. The Lord of Darkness vowed to return in 1,000 years. Time passed and Dark Dragon was forgotten by all. The land of Rune enjoyed 10 centuries of peace. Until the kingdom of Runefaust brought war and fear to Rune. Hordes of evil creatures ravaged the land. Here and there, strongholds of good still held out, awaiting a hero who could wield the powers of light. Hello everyone and welcome back to RPG Sundays, and today we got Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, trademark. I am playing, of course, the Game Boy Advance version, its remake. Hold on, let me press start because it's going to repeat that same dialogue, so apologies there. And oh, I forgot I had made a save file here, so I'm gonna delete it. But it must be done. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, so now we have a clean save file that we can do. So, anyways, Shining Force. This was my introduction to tactical RPG, or in this case, turn-based tactical RPG gaming. So, Shining Force was released in 1992 for the Sega Genesis, and it would spawn sequels after sequel. Well, at least 3 of them. And also some side stories for the Game Gear. But anyways, my first experience with this game was via the Sega Smash Pack Volume 1, and I played it big time, even though the sound emulation was oh my goodness. But anyways, as I mentioned, I am playing the 2004 GBA remake, which features more content, which is what I want, because I want full experience of this. Because it'll have an expanded story with some new characters, and also if you complete the game, basically there's I wouldn't say it's a second quest, but you can replay the game, but with difficulty increase. Oh wow, I'm making the game more challenging in a way. Alright, so you know what, I should go back, I should reset the game so that way we can hear more of the storyteller. So 1 second and I'll be right back. 1,000 years passed. Fearing that the dark power would once again rise up, we secretly left behind a force capable of protecting the seal. You are that force. So exciting. Then what happened? Excuse me. Hello. Grandpa's out right now, but I think he's gonna be back any time now. Huh? This book? It's an old story that's been passed down in Rune for ages. I know. If it's okay with you, can you read it to me until Grandpa gets back? Alright, so let's begin a new game. Oh yeah, by the way, this girl is named Simone. Which one are you going to read? Basically, yeah, there's no chapters. This is just the amount of save files that you can make, up to 3. So yeah, it's the same goes for the original version. Also keep in mind that in the original version, Simone is basically sitting on the floor with the book, and just reading it. However, here in the remake, she's sitting on top of a brick wall. So yeah, that's the first of many changes. Okay, first of all, what's the name of the hero of the story? Alright, so canonically, our character is named, our our protagonist is named Max. Also keep in mind, well, you know what? I'll wait until we get to it. You'll see. Max, huh? That's a cool name. And also keep in mind that the dialogue, despite this game being set in a medieval world, they talk as if we're in modern times, you know. Okay, let's get started. Hurry up and start reading. Well, you have the book, so give me this. So give me the book. All right, so we are now introduced to our battle, which is how it's going to look like. Now then, Max, attack me any way you like. Give it all you've got. What are you doing? Concentrate. Yes, Master. Hee-yah! And yeah, guess what? In the original Genesis version, Max is a silent protagonist. However, in the GBA remake, he can talk. Yeah, he can talk. He can talk. He can talk. He can talk.
I can sing!
Well, not sing, but you basically get the idea. So anyways, yeah. In this game, Max has a speaking role. Alright, which brings in more experience, like, it gives you more of an adventure experience. Alright, you call that a strike? Start fighting seriously. Hee-yah! Good, good, that's it. Breathe, now, one more time. I give up. If you can remember to breathe like you did just now, you'll be the best swordsman in the room. Let's take a short break. My old bones need a rest. Yes, Master. Thank you for taking the time to train with me. So yeah, this is Max, our protagonist, or our once silent protagonist, now turned protagonist. Alright, so let's go outside. And also, yeah, this is the walking animation, but when you hold the B button, oh my goodness, like, you run like crazy, like, just like that. Alright, so yeah, RPG Sundays are all about RPGs, whether it be turn-based, tactical, action RPG games, you know. It's all about the RPGs. That's what RPG Sundays are all about. Alright, so we're introduced to another character named Lo. Incredible, Max! You're holding your own against Lord Varios. You're a natural. Who'd have thought such a great fighter would join our ranks? Alright, so let's go back. It's a pity that for all your talent, you can't recall your origins or your past. How about it, Max? It's been a year. Do you remember anything yet? Nothing, Master, but don't worry about me. You and the priests have been so nice to me. I've enjoyed every day here. I see. Well, if you say so. Perhaps your amnesia is a kind of trial that you've been given to overcome. But still, I sincerely hope that we can officially welcome you into the Knight's ranks. Lord Varios, I've been looking for you. I bring news. What? Is this true? Forgive me, Max. I'm afraid our time is up. I must return to the castle. We'll have another go tomorrow. Alright? And how did they get past Lo? Because when you think about it, the overhead view feels like there's not enough room to pass through. Did you see his face? Barrios was white as a sheet. What's up at the castle? I'm gonna go have a look. Meet me later. Meet me there later. Right? Chapter 1. Runefaust Invasion. Runefaust or Faust? I forget. So we are currently we are in the kingdom of Guardiana, or Diana, however you want to call it. Ah, Lord Max, I have an odd dream last night. Can you guess what it was? Basically, it doesn't matter what you say, but since I want full experience of this game, let's go with yes. Yes, that's right. I dreamt about the first time I met you. Lo, an apprentice here found you lying on the beach. That was a year ago. You lost your memory. I think it was fate that you came here. Wait a second, I forgot something important. What's wrong? The road that lies before you is fraught with many dangers. Should you come across a church along the way, make a record of your journey. Basically, you can you have to go to a church in order to save the game. So throughout the entire world given to you, there will be churches for you to save the game, but that's not all. Alright, little lost lamb, speak your desire, and the powers of light will surely grant it. Alright, so as I mentioned, here's where you can save, and just in case if any of your characters have died, you can always come back here to revive them for a fee. Same with cure. If your characters are either poisoned or among other stuff, more on that when we get to it. I think it's also for a fee, but thankfully saving the game is free. And of course we have promote. Basically, if your character gets to a certain level, and when a character reaches the required level, you're able to promote them into a higher class. However, you keep what you learn, but you're brought down to your new promotion at level 1. So keep that in mind. Not that it's a bad thing. I will be doing promotions for my characters. Now keep in mind that there will be a lot of characters, but use the ones that how should I put this? Use the ones basically it's how you see fit, but there will be a limit to how many characters you can have on your team. But use the ones that you feel comfortable with, if that's one way of putting it. Alright, so first, I'm going to save the game. Very well. Shall I make a record of your exploits so far then? Yes. And yeah, you're going to be hearing this music a lot, especially when it comes to saving, but thankfully you can just skip it. And there you go. The record is complete. You may resume your journey whenever you wish. Will you continue the journey now? Yeah, they give you the option if you want to stop playing, whenever you save the game. You're free to say yes or no, that kind of thing. Go in peace, my child. May the light be with you. Do you understand how to make a record? No matter how difficult the road, record your progress and you shall not fail. He's not joking. Save often, because there will be tough battles throughout this entire game, so save often. And also, truth be told, during battle there is a quick save feature, if I remember correctly. Alright, so we're talking to the helper here. There's no need to worry about having lost your memory. It happens to us all. Happy things and sad things. We forget it. We forget it all. We forget it all once we get old. Alright, so let's continue on here. First, I want to show y'all the character we're gonna be. Along the way, there will be some characters scattered all over the world that were given, and we're able to recruit some other characters. Like, for example, Gort. We're not gonna recruit him until later. Hey there, youngster. You want to talk for a bit? Thanks. You're Max, right? Great with the sword, I hear. That's why the knights at the castle aren't keen on you. Huh. Don't let them bother you. All they care about is their own careers. Yeah, there's always gonna be people like people that have worked so hard. All of a sudden, someone new appears, and they get jealous because they're getting the attention, and the one that's complaining, that's jealous, is not. Alright, so notice there's an arrow here which will point you to the headquarters. Now they're going to be scattered throughout the entire world, so yeah, keep that in mind when you need to you can go in and you can speak to all your characters. So, but for now, let's head towards the castle. And where is Lo? I don't see him anywhere. And here we have another character here. May, leave me alone. I'm busy. Yeah, those with picture portraits, some can be characters that will join you, and some of them are just NPCs. So yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, so yeah, I'm taking way too long. And thus we see the king of Gardiana. And so we summon you, Varios. This is grave news indeed. Max, you should speak to the king first. Ah, Max, come. I have something to discuss with you. There is an evil aura around the Gate of the Ancients, to the east of this castle. Fortunately, Nova, our most able strategist, was able to detect this aura in time. The Gate of the Ancients is where the relics of the gods are sealed. We must act to protect them. But if I dispatch the knight, it will only cause the people to worry needlessly. Alright, so Varios, Nova, and Ward are three of the most important men in the realm. Why don't you listen to what they have to say? Alright, so first off we have Nova. He will be our strategist throughout the entire game. Should we need some advice before any battle, go to Nova. He'll provide you with at least some tips on certain battles. The Gate of the Ancients has existed since the Age of the Gods. Beyond its sealed portal lies the legacy of the gods. We, the people of Gardiana, were charged with protecting this legacy. Thus, Ward, unfortunately, he does not have a portrait, so I'll never trust a man of unknown parentage. I think I said it right, I hope. Such as you. That's loser talk. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to speak with Varios. Max, we need you to lead a force to the Gate of the Ancients. It pains me to have to ask you to do such a thing, but I agree with Varios. I want you to go to the Gate of the Ancients. All I know of you is what Varios has told me, but I believe in you. I can see it in your eyes. You were born to fight. I feel I can trust you. What say you? Will you accept? Well, thank you for tuning in on RPG Sunday. So take care and no, I'm just kidding. Yes, I accept. I accept. I don't know how strong I really am, but the people of this kingdom have been so kind to me, and I want to repay their kindness. Is that so? Then, please, gather your companions. Once you have done so, come and see me again. Alright, so let's go right here. Oh, the headquarters is right here. I've been waiting for you. Quick, get inside. You're not mean about it. Alright, so we are introduced to some of our characters, and thankfully this isn't... Yeah, just to get this out of the way. This isn't, you know, as I mentioned back in the church, should any characters die, they can be brought back to life. So thankfully, there's no permadeath, like a certain series I know. Anyways, alright, so first off, we have Ken. My name is Ken. I'm a knight. I'm still in training, though. I really think you're the greatest, Max. But don't tell May. Yeah, the girl we saw earlier, the female knight we saw earlier, that's May. I'm Tao the mage. I've still got a lot to learn, but I'll do the best I can. I'm Hans. Hans. I'm an archer. Can't you tell? I'm not very good at fighting, but it's the king's orders, so I guess I'll go with you. I'm Luke. I'm a fighter. I joined the knights to be like the legendary Gort. I'm as tough as anybody. Put me in the front line anytime. Alright, Ken, Tao, Hans, and Luke join the Shining Force. And Luke is not joking. This guy is tough. I mean, seriously, he can handle anything. So yeah, when he says put him in the front lines, you put him in the front lines. Because he can take punishment and he can deal damage. Alright. But I'm gonna be, but Max is gonna be better than he is, so... Nice to meet you. I'm not used to this kind of work, but I'll do my best. Hey, wait for me. You're going to the gate of the ancients, right? Take me with you. I can cast heal magic and fight. Healing, yes. Fighting, not so much. More on that when we get to everyone's stats. Anything you need, I won't take no for an answer. Lo joins the Shining Force. Alright, well, okay. I can use all the other comrades I can get. That's my man. You know a good thing when you see it. Well, sorry. Well, it looks like you found some companions. Now you must report to the king. I'll be waiting here. Alright, but before we do that, you are, whenever you're here in headquarters, you are allowed to have conversations with your troops if you want to. Nothing to fear while I'm here. I'll be in the front line as long as you need me. You know that I'm from the Diana band of warriors, right? Don't you think it's odd that it's called the Band of Warriors when I'm the only member? Let me tell you why that is. And he never explains. I'm here so that you can concentrate on fighting. Don't you be forgetting that. I'm starving. I could even eat a giant bat steak right now. If that's not on the menu, a deep fried giant bat'll do. I'm dying of hunger. You are gross. Now I finally learned how to fight a good battle. Thanks a lot, Max. If you want, I could tell you my life story. My father was a knight at the castle, just like Maze. His name was Thomas, but he passed away when I was small. Oh wow. Right, Hans? I'm begging you, don't put me in the front. I hate getting thumped. You know, I'm interested in fortune telling. I can tell you're of a fortune in many ways. Let's try a few things and see what future holds for you. First, let's look at your color fortune. Your coat is blue. Isn't this a cape? I know it's light blue. But isn't it a cape? Blue is the color of hope and the color of growth. It can also signal failure. That is, in the future. You'll fail a lot, but you'll succeed too. By that he means we are gonna go through trials and tribulations throughout the game, and we will basically we will have a lot of game overs. So yeah, I suppose it means don't lose hope. And finally, let's speak with Tao here. Am I being used to you? As long as there's a breath in my body, I'll keep fighting. If you like, I could tell you about myself. The reason I became a mage. It's a long story. Before I became a mage, I was a maid at a castle. The castle was way off in Pipori village in the west of Gardiana. It's a small forest village inhabited by elves. My parents and I lived happily there in peace until that monster showed up. Oh wow. So yeah, everyone has their backstory, so alright, so this is taking way too long. Max, are you prepared to depart? Alright, so yeah, here's where if you need advice, if you have way too much money, he'll be your bank, and the team, I forget what it does, who will take part in the battle. Well, for now we need everyone. Alright, our stats. Let's see, attack power 12. Oh, and I have the spell just as in case if I need to leave the battle. That's what egress does. It say like you're on the losing end, but with this spell you're able to leave the battle and head towards the nearest town. So on the plus side, any experience that you gained from the battle when you left are kept intact. So yeah, that is awesome. It'll be very, very useful. Alright, Ken, attack power 14. Wait a minute. Mine's 12. Oh wow. Tao, her attack power is at 9. Hans, 14. Oh wow. Well, it's the power of the arrows. But Luke right here, attack power is 15. Low. What? 11? Oh wow. So I guess he can hit. Well, anyways, let's just let's just get on with the mission. All right. Are you ready? Good. There is a carriage at the gates. That carriage will take you to the gate of the ancients. But before that, take this to help you prepare for the journey. I suggest you buy an herb or two just in case something happens. Alright, so we're given 100 gold coins. Let's vamonos to the store to pick up some health items. Alright, so let's buy. Yeah, the healing seed, while they give you more health, they're 50 gold apiece. So this is why I'm only getting some herbs that cost 10 gold, so much more expensive. So I'm gonna buy them all. And thankfully, when we defeat enemies, we do get gold. So don't worry about that. All right, let's buy. Yes. Now I'm broke, so let's go. All right. So now let's put in some items here. I'm gonna give each character except for Lo 2 herbs. Oops. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, Tao. Yeah, for Tao, she can be a mage and a healer at the same time. Oh, no, never mind. She's a mage. Alright, so let me give. Alright, there we go. Hans. Alright. And Luke. And there we go. We are ready. And since Lo is a healer, well, I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so it's off we go to the gates of the ancients. Max, are you sure you're ready to leave for the gate of the ancients? Of course. Very well then. Let's go. And it does it for me, but wait, what the? Well, this is new. Oh, believe me, this, because remember, we are playing the GBA remake, so there's going to be more content. Because in the original game, we head straight for that gate of the ancients. But however, here, well, keep in mind, this is a remake, so we're going to be seeing a lot more exclusive content. Where am I? Where's the carriage? Huh? Who's there? No, don't look at me like that. Nothing fishy about me. Well, maybe a little. I am Moloch. I have come to ask you for a favor. A favor? What kind of cards? You see, there are cards in this world with mysterious powers. You will have many chances to acquire these cards. Search in various places and listen to what people say, and collect as many as you can. They will surely be of great help to you in the future. So, you're telling me to collect cards? Exactly. I'm sure you'll find them extremely useful. Now then, I must be going. I have many things to do. Alright, so yeah. A new addition to the game, cards. What do they do? Well, we're gonna have to wait and find out. Alright, so there are some okay, so our victory condition, defeat the Rune Knight. And here's also a bonus that if we can defeat all the enemies within 8 turns, we get 250 gold. However, there's a condition that's not in here. Basically, I want to get that Rune Knight card. So, in order for me to get that card, Max has to be the one to deal the final hit to the Rune Knight. So, That's basically the entire condition. All right, so we have our team ready. We can take a look at the map. Yeah, and it's very, very small. Keep in mind, this is the Game Boy Advance, by the way. We can retreat. We can start the battle. All right, so let's start the battle. We have our characters at the ready. So move it, you goblins! Isn't there a switch or something? Yes, there's a switch. There's the switch light, the switch LED, and the new switch 2 that's coming out. But it's gonna be very, very expensive though, like 450. Are you able to pay for it? I don't know. Yeah, look harder. There must be a key somewhere. All this searching and we still can't get this door open. Yeah, hurry up! Huh? Who goes there? What are those guys anyway? Goblins? That knight's outfit. He's from Runefaust. Runefaust or Faust. However, something happens. An unexpected earthquake just appeared just happened out of nowhere. What was that tremor? Is the gate collapsing? Whatever. Take those guys out. Then we'll continue searching. Goblins, attack! All right, here we go. All right, so the person with the higher speed not only determines the order, but if I'm correct, it determines how many paces. How many spots you're able to walk. So I'm just gonna go right here. All right, that should do it. I'll leave low right here behind both of them. Behind both Hans and Tao there. So yeah, this is basically the entire game. Like you guide your characters towards battle. Now keep in mind that depending on the weapon that you have, for example, Ken has a lance. He's able to throw it, but he has to be like at least a space. You know, kind of like what's going on here. You have to be at a space like much like for example, I'm here and the enemy's there, and now see that we're one space apart. As long as you're there, you're able to throw that lance like so. Why? Oh, I missed. But thankfully, even if you do miss, you still gain experience points. Well, just one, but hey, it's better than nothing, you know. Alright. Let me go right here. There we go. Turn 2. You stay right there. Now let's do this again. Bam! 7 damage. Hans receives 18 experience. That's how it goes. Alright. Look what I can do. Alright, Tao will use... No, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if I can reach from here. Nope, no target in range. Alright, so... Nope, too much. Right there. Right there's good. Alright. What? Fine. Okay, there we go. Happy now. Alright. Blaze! Level 1. Out of there. Alright. That's how we get some experience points and we get some gold. That's basically how it goes. You stay right there. Alright. Let me take this one out. Luke attacks. Booyah! Critical hit. Yeah, if you hear like certain sounds, yeah, if you hear that That means it's the sound of a critical hit. Ow. Okay, I have to keep Tao away from there. If I can do this. Heads up! Haha. 8 damage. Yeah, they're gonna stay in that defensive formation. So, all right, here we go. Max attacks. Critical hit. 6 damage. All right, 48 experience points. Cool. Turn number 3. This can stay right here. And down it goes. 8 damage. Alright, 48 experience points. Hans finds a medical herb. Cool. Better stay behind here and use an item just as an in case. And thankfully, when you use items, you also gain experience points. And does anybody mind telling me why? Anybody mind telling me why whenever I use a medical herb, a fairy comes out? Let's see. Anybody needs some healing? So that way I can show how it's done. So. There we go. So this is how it done. How it goes with the healing spell. And there we go. Cool. All right, let's battle. And boom, 9 damage. Oh, counterattack. That can be good. Strike back, strike back. Oh well. And ow. Come on, counterattack, counterattack. Yes! Goodbye, Goblin. Yeah, keep in mind that they sometimes counter attacks can happen, but it's random. Alright, I'll stay right here. Boom. 8 damage. Oh! A second attack. And down goes the Goblin. And yeah, and also there will be times where it's random, where you're able to attack twice. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. 3 damage. Thankfully, Ken has some uh-oh. 5 damage. My turn. Wait, who's hold on, before I do anything crazy. Okay. Anyways. Let's attack. Okay, so that's not a critical hit. Never mind. Turn 4. Gotta back away from here. And strike. Oh yeah. 6 damage. Oof. Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Let's move up a bit. There we go. Use Blaze. And down goes the Dark Elf. Sorry, the Dark Dwarf. Sorry about that. 48 experience points. And Tao gains a level. Her speed is increased. Her MP goes up by 4. Magic resistance goes up by 2%. Excellent. Excellent. Now I gotta heal Luke. There we go. He should be okay. My turn. But first I better... Nah, you know what? I don't want to risk it, so... Because, keep in mind that some characters... sorry. Keep in mind that characters will... and it's random... may attack more than once. Alright, so Luke is now at level 2. Attack attack goes up by 1. Defense goes up by 1. Max MP goes up by 3. Cool. Thankfully I can attack just like that. And I missed! I missed! Oh wow. No! Okay, whew, that was close there. You're mine. And boom. 5 damage. Cool. Oh! A second strike. Yes. 5 damage. And Max gains a level. Attack by 1, increased by 1. Same with defense. Speed by 2. And Max's HP is increased by 1. Max MP is increased by 2. Alright, cool. Get away from there. And booyah! And the Dark Dwarf is out of there. And Hans gains a level. Attack power goes up by 1. And that's basically it. That's it. Attack me. Ooh. Counterattack! Booyah! Down goes the Rude Knight. And thus I get his card. And I get a Bronze Lance. That's perfect for Ken. You think you've won? Even now, Lord Cain is mounting an attack on Guardiana. Your country is finished. Long live King Ramladu. And thus, and since we completed it in less than 8 turns, we get 250 gold. If what that Rune Knight was saying is true, this is terrible. Max, hurry back to the castle. Right, everyone, back to the castle. And thankfully, we're all healed up. Well, anyways, the cards. Since we have the Rune Knight. Alright, let's see what this does. Rune Knight's card. Copy. A fast-moving knight. Effect. Attack from any range. Oh wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. But let me check everyone's stats. Yes. Okay, so everyone is healed. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let's leave. Alright, so our victory conditions are destroy all the enemies and get to Guardiana. And if we're able to defeat all the enemies within 12 turns, we get the Demi Buster. I'm not sure if it's a sword, or a wand, or a lance, or a bow, or a spear. It could be anything. I forget what it was. But if I do, but if I find out, I'll leave it as a note. Alright, so. However, we're not going to do that. Let's retreat. Why? Because we've now entered the mountain hut, which is right next to the ancient gate. And we're introduced to another new character. I'm the traveling monk, Gong. I traveled the continent in a search of truth. A night star led me here, where I have been awaiting your arrival. You've been waiting for me? But why? Because it's fate. Huh? Fate led me here to join forces with you. I am at your disposal. Gong joins the Shining Force. Alright, so. What was that all about? Alright. Let's speak with the people living in this cabin here. There's been an odd creature around here lately. It's very strange looking. I wonder what she's talking about. Yeah, she means this creature here. Its name? Yogurt. And that's all he can do right now. Oh, it's unusual to see folks out here. Are you in need of help? This may come as a surprise, but I used to be a priest. So, little lost lamb, speak your desire and the powers of light will surely be granted. Will surely grant it. Yeah, keep in mind that there will be certain people who were once priests, but they still have the qualifications to, you know, do all of this. So I'm gonna save the game here. And we're done. The record is complete. Yeah, you can skip it anytime you want. Alright, so I'm gonna call it apart right here. This basically serves as a introduction of how the mechanics are played. But trust me, there's a lot more mechanics to deal with when we get to the extra content throughout this entire Let's Play. So, what I'm gonna do here is say no. Very well then, rest well and prepare for your next adventure. And thus we return. We go back to Simone. Finished already? Come to think of it, Grandpa's still not back yet. Spoiler warning: he comes back at the end of the game. So yeah, don't bother thinking that he's gonna come back during the entire story. But he comes back at the end of the game. So you're going home now? Okay, come read to me again sometime. Bye-bye. So, until then everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care and God bless.